Hello everyone, this is Bashful Brit here, bringing you a video from the Creeper Bleeper server. We are playing FeedTheBeast Monster mod pack, and as you can see this isn't a fresh start. We've been on this server for a couple weeks now. We've done quite a bit of work, mainly got all the grinding bit out of the way so you guys haven't got to watch through that, as I'm sure you've seen many people sit and grind through things to get their machines. We're pretty much set up on most of our machines. There's still a lot of mods we haven't delved into yet, but we plan to in the future. There's just so many mods in this mod pack that it's quite difficult to do so. Just going to give you a little walk around of where we spawned in and what we've been up to. That's our main room. That's the most recent thing. I thought I'd start off with something looking nice to captivate you people into watching this video. But I shall start off where we spawned in, which is, I think it was actually here. About here. This is where we spawned in. We started walking around the area. Night came pretty quickly, and because we have Lycanites on, we got pretty shit scared, and we dug this hovel. And this is where we started off, and this is where we did all our grindy stuff. Literally stood here for many hours pulverizing. Oh, these are mature. Stood here for many hours pulverizing stuff, and that was a grind and a half. No pun intended. But this is where we started off. Put a couple chests in here, basic crafting stations in your basic Minecraft vanilla furnaces. And then once we geared up a little bit, we stopped being scared of the night. And, well, not really. We didn't stop being scared for a while. But we'd venture out during the daytime, and we eventually built this Tinkerer's Construct smeltery. Originally it was only about yay high, and we've added more to it since, so we can add more stuff into it. That vanilla stick, it is. It looks different. So yeah, we built that, and we eventually geared ourselves up, and we migrated out of the hovel, and I can't actually remember what we did next. We did quite a few Tinkerer's Construct bits. I think I started working on Thorncraft. Yeah, that was right. We had a couple Thorncraft stations set up here, and I started researching into that. I eventually did all the infusion stuff, which I'll take you over to see now. Which is all down here. It did not look this good from the start, I promise you that. We started off basically with that and about 4 pedestals, maybe 6 at a push, and manually filled all of these jars and placed them down as I needed them to infuse stuff. That was just to get us going through all the good ones. I got up to the Silverwood wand as fast as I could because I needed it, and it just made life so much easier once I got it. But yeah, I eventually made this room look pretty, and I've sort of set it up automated so it will fill up barrels with vials of Ascension, and all I have to do is manually put them in. I took that from Etho. It's quite a smart idea. I saw it and I was like, that's quite clever. Gonna have to do that, and that's what I've done. As soon as I got on this server, that's sort of what I aimed towards. This is all the back end of it, how every autonomous activators is what takes everything out and pumps it straight around, item ducts, yada yada yada. All the boring stuff that I don't care about. I care about magic. As long as this fills up, I do not care. Here we have the crucible, and we have it automated, so we have no excess essentia, which means no flux, which means good times. We've got a 1 recharging station. Clip Addict, the other guy I play on this server with, is the only one who plays on here really at the minute. He built all this with all the cursed earth, a couple, that's my west spawner in there, he's put a blaze spawner in there. We've got an auto spawner here. Basically cursed earth spawns things in, we harvest the mob essence goes into here, and we spawn whatever we want force through the portal onto the cursed earth where all the grinders are, and everything is pumped into one chest. Yay, weather scar. Essentially, is it Essentia? Essence from the wisps is pumped into this end of the chest, which belongs to me, which all gets taken to where I'm setting up my base. This is advanced genetics. This is Clip Addict setted all this up. This basically helped us get through the beginning of the game, and probably couldn't have done without it, really. This is where our power supply is. We've got Resin energy cells, 200 million worth of redstone flux stored there. We have all our manual machines here, couple Ender IO bits here. I'm not going to go too much into detail. I might cover it in other episodes when I start building my new base. This automates most of our smelting down here. It's quite messy. I use a lot of Ender IO again, thermal expansion machines, ME export and import buses, all very complicated. Once again, I will be setting something similar up where I'm moving next. So once I do start setting that up, if you guys want, I can do a video. You probably see me get quite frustrated at it because that tends to happen with that sort of thing. We have Mistcraft down there with links to different ages and intralinking books that just take us around the world. What else haven't I showed you? I got our basic ME system set up there, lots of cables coming out of it, ender chests and yada yada. It's quite complicated. I really don't like going into that stuff. It just infuriates me building it, let alone talking about it. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Got a portal to the Twilight. Damn, so sad. And then we have a portal to the Deep Dark, which I haven't explored too much. We did a little bit on. That's about it. I'm probably going to cut here and going to go over to our MFR tree farm, which is where we get most of our power. Just thought I'd show you that setup. Well, I probably won't cut because I'm chatting over it now, but it's basically running all of our power, and it's all over here out the way. We found a nice plains biome so it doesn't interfere with any other trees. We got a harvester here, got a planter somewhere in the middle here, planting saplings as they come through. When we first start, hang on, I'll show you in here first. What we've got is the radius upgrade. This takes it up to 11. Your basic radius is a 3x3, so it's 3x3 plus 11, which makes it 15 by 15. Now that is terrible maths. It's 14 by 14. I think so. That's how I've been explained it anyway. And then you come in here, and the planter is down here. We did have the emerald one in there, which gave us the 11 radius increase, but it seemed we were losing saplings and it wasn't working as well, and we're losing a lot of saplings. We had about 3,000 from another farm. We dropped to about 1,500 within a couple of hours of it running, so we're just like, oops, better drop the radius, because we dropped the radius on that but left the harvester as it is, so it still pulls in all your saplings. As you can see, we no longer have that problem. Oh, why did I close that up? Right, back in here. Right, we've got 2 more resonant energy cells in here, storing 100 million R redstone flux. We've got 2 tesseracts here. One's mine, one's Clip Addict's. Just basically if we want to set up a private network or anything, or I don't know why we have 2 there. We just do. Got redstone furnaces, basically harvests all the logs, all go straight into a redstone furnace to make charcoal, which gets stored here. We've got plenty of that, and then they all get burnt up in the generators. Generators are feeding the system to run itself and also filling all these up. We have several other resonant energy cells across our world, so we've probably got close to 1 billion RF stored up. I'm guessing anyway. And there's our base over there, you can just see. We're back here, back at the base now, back in the main room. This here is just liquid XP, it's not there for a purpose, it's just there to look nice. And we got red energized glowstone in the ceilings to give us light, and it looks cool. Basically what I got here is Ender Eye fluid ducts taking XP out of XP drains. These are purple potion crystals which give us XP if we don't stand on the drain. You will see that go up. If I stand in the middle actually. Down in the middle, there you go. You see it go up. Basically you just shift slightly up, take it all out and fill these up. I'm trying to fill them up, it's slowly going. We will get there. And this is a Mistcraft portal to where I am currently setting up, and this is what I've got so far. It's nothing fancy. I'm planning to add a little bit more detail into it with micro blocks and everything we've got in this. I should be able to add a fair bit of detail into it. I'm hoping it's going to be one of my better builds I've ever done, but we'll see as time progresses. And this is where I'm going to leave the episode. I'm going to leave us here with this. And then I'm going to go through this with you guys, and I want to build this up, and this is where we're going to start. I'm going to go through everything, I'm going to try and cover everything, so any questions you guys have, anything you want to see me build or want tutorials on, or see how I do it, let me know in the comments, and I will try and do that in a video for you. Other than that guys, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.